Are you planning a trip to the Dominican Republic and want to know if Occidental Punta Cana is the best option for you and your family?
Join us as we look at some of the pros and cons of staying at this all-inclusive resort.
From regular complaints and criticism to personal experience from our stay, we'll break it all down to help provide you some insight and properly set your expectations prior to booking a stay at Occidental Punta Cana.
If you find this video helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more Dominican Republic travel videos.
While the resort is sprawling, whatever villa you'll be placed in will be near a major resort attraction, like the beach, the pool, or restaurants. We booked a standard superior room and were pleasantly surprised by the amount of space we had. We had 2 double beds in the room with a medium firm mattress. There was lots of storage spaces between the closet and dresser drawers, a spacious living room area with 2 good-sized couches, and a large patio setup with a rack to dry your wet swim trunks. The bathroom was large, with a good water pressure in the sink and the showers. We had no problem getting or keeping hot water during our showers. The TV had a lot of English channels available, but you could also access YouTube and Netflix, which means there's in-room Wi-Fi, and it's strong, consistent, and free. We never had any issues staying connected while in our room. Plus, the air conditioning kept things cool while we were feeling hot. You can also check out our complete room tour by watching our ultimate resort review of Occidental Punta Cana, which is now live on our channel.
If you're not bringing your own beach towel from home, be warned. At check-in, you'll be given towel cards. These cards are used to claim towels at various towel stands throughout the resort. If you lose that card or your towel, it'll cost you $20 USD to replace it. However, just because you have the towel cards, don't think it'll be easy to acquire a beach towel. There were many times we stopped by the towel stand to grab some towels only to be told they didn't have any available, and it would be at least 30 minutes or longer until they got restocked. Now, if you're not worried about being towelless, you can always risk it and return your towels after every single use. But after we went through a 2-day stretch with no towels, we decided to not swap them in for towel cards once we were lucky enough to find a towel stand with actual towels. I know, it felt like we had won the lottery. Our recommendation, either bring your own towel from home or show up to the towel stand first thing in the morning.
When traveling with a young child, we're always worried about how safe we'd feel while at the resort. We've gone on some trips where we felt like we've had to have our guard up more often than not. Thankfully, we felt completely 100% safe during our entire stay at Occidental Punta Cana. While some of the on-site salespeople were a little pushy, it never came across as threatening, and the rest of the staff never caused any issues. Our daughter even became quite comfortable with some of the staff after joining them on the mini disco stage for 7 straight nights. We know feeling safe can be subjective. We felt confident walking around the resort beach and going to sleep in our ground floor walkout room.
The staff are great, but you may find yourself stumble into some uncomfortable sales pitches while on site. Throughout the day, you'll find a lot of spa salespeople walking around the resort trying to convince you to book a treatment at the spa. We had a couple of them ask us not to talk to any of the other spa salespeople, and they always didn't accept no for an answer easily. The same could be said for the timeshare vacation club salespeople found inside your villa. They'll try to lure you in with the promise of a free bottle of rum, a VIP meal, and other perks, only for you then to find yourself sitting through a 90-minute presentation. You'll also find lots of people trying to sell you their goods while you're relaxing on the beach, but these people don't actually work at the resort. Instead, they just walk up and down the beach with boxes of cigars, clothing, and picture opportunities with monkeys or parrots talking to guests at resorts all across Bavaro Beach.
We spent so much time at the pools, it was a major highlight during our stay. There are 3 on-site pools, each offering their own uniquely pleasant experience. The main pool is located just outside the lobby. We call this the party pool, attracting the largest crowd and home of the only pool bar on site. You'll also find some fun activities here throughout the day, including the highlight of the week with the foam party. The other pools on site may not be quite as action-packed, but still deliver on the goods. The quiet pool is located along the right of the resort path next to the kids club. We never found more than 2 to 3 people in this pool at any given time. Closer to the beach and next to the smaller buffet, you'll find the beach pool. The atmosphere is great, where you can swim around while hearing the sound of the waves crashing in the background. If you love spending time sitting beside or swimming in the pool, you'll have a wealth of options on how you'd like to spend your day.
We've done a full food review at the Occidental Punta Cana. Be sure to check out that video after this one. And overall, the pros they did outweigh the cons when considering both flavor and price. But that doesn't mean you had a bounty of different foods to try daily. The food selection was quite repetitive between both buffets, and it was often the same selection day in and day out for each breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with a few surprises now and then for dinner. But after a couple of days of eating the same thing over and over again, we felt uninspired when looking at the food options. It gets a bit boring when you go to eat the same thing 4 days in a row. The a la carte restaurants offer some extra variety, but you have to act early to secure your reservations. At the risk of sounding hypocritical though, one highlight we didn't mind repeating daily was a late night stop at the pizzeria window. Baked fresh, right in front of you, these pizzas were top tier compared to the slices you'd find at the buffet.
The beach, oh the beach. The sand was so soft, we felt comfortable walking along the shore and into the water without any foot protection. And the water was warm. Rough, but warm. There was lots of action to take part in on the beach too, with water sports available for resort guests, or you could just sit back and watch parasailers glide by. Beach volleyball courts, multiple bars, and an ongoing rotation of entertainment team activities, games, and more made it the perfect spot to party throughout the day. Parties aside, there were plenty of quiet spots to escape to where you could bask in the sun, read a book, or even have a quick snooze.
Make sure you bring your sunscreen, as we found shade to be at a premium at both the beach and the pool. It's probably the only semi-complaint about the beach is there are no umbrellas, so you're left at the mercy of lucking out and finding a seat underneath one of the palm trees, which did provide a surprisingly good amount of shade on the beach. But if you can't find a shady spot, you'll be left out to the elements. There were some structures providing additional shade at the party pool, but most of the seating available was out in the open, away from trees, buildings, or anything else that could provide you a bit of relief from the sun. Bring sunscreen, stay hydrated, and if you're not a fan of constantly basking in the sun, keep your fingers crossed that you'll find the perfect beach chair.
There's plenty to do and see for all ages at Occidental. Starting with the little ones, the Kids Club provides hours of entertainment daily for the kids, allowing mom and dad to escape and relax for a bit. They have a jungle gym, lots of activities, visits from Super Mario, all culminating in the mini disco that takes place on the main stage nightly. Later at night, the main stage is home to a family-friendly main show, from full-on staff performances to shows that include audience interaction. The lobby was popping at nighttime, with live performances in the lobby bar area, followed by a DJ dance party just outside. After all the nightly entertainment is wrapped, there is an adult disco close by for you to continue the party. But there was still lots to do throughout the day, with the entertainment team conducting pop-up activities throughout the resort, including bingo, water Zumba, wedding vow renewals, and the highlight of the week, the foam party. If you're going to this resort, don't miss the foam party.
This isn't really unique to Occidental Punta Cana, but if you forget to pack something important, like sunscreen or a specific medicine you feel it may come in handy, like Tylenol, Tums, or important hygiene products, prepare to pay a fortune. We thought we had everything we needed for our trip, only to uncover the need for Pepto-Bismol on one of our last days, which usually a 7 to 10 bottle at home ended up costing us $25 USD. The medicine and hygiene products aren't the only inflated prices to find at the duty-free store on site, but a tin of Pringles or other snacks could ring up as twice the price compared to what you'd find closer to home. Our advice, if you want to keep some comfort food in your room affordably, pack extra snacks when you're packing your bags at home. You'll find these snacks extra enjoyable when you're looking to escape the repetitiveness of the buffet. Plus, if you end up eating everything that you packed in your bags, you'll actually have more space freed up on your way home, meaning you'll have more room to pack some of those overpriced souvenirs you're bound to purchase at that gift shop. Hey, who wouldn't want this Spider-Man fidget drum toy?
That sums up the pros and cons of our experience at Occidental Punta Cana.
If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more Dominican Republic travel content.
And while you're here, check out our ultimate food review of Occidental by clicking the link on the screen.